Hello everyone, welcome back to the synchronous motor drives. So we were discussing about permanent magnet synchronous motor drives. So we already discussed sinusoidal type permanent magnet AC motor drives. In that case, we discussed about how the sinusoidal voltage source inverters are used for synchronous motors and its operation, 180 degree and 120 degree conduction mode of operation, etc. Here, there the induced voltage is sinusoidal shape, but here it is a trapezoidal. The sinusoid induced voltages are trapezoidal in shape. This type of motor and also known as brushless DC motor or BLDC motor. And the speed and torque characteristics of a brushless DC motors are very similar to a shunt wound brushed DC motor with a constant excitation that you can equivalent to a DC motor. As with the brushed motors, the rotating magnet passing the stator poles creates a back EMF. You might remember it in the stator windings. When the motor is fed with a three-phase stepped waveform with a positive and negative going pulses of 120 degrees duration, the back EMF or flux wave will be trapezoidal in shape. The difference is that, so when you are, in the case of a brushed motor, the rotating magnet passing the stator poles, which creates a back EMF in the stator winding. Suppose when we are, this motor is fed with a three-phase stepped waveform with a positive and negative pulses of duration 120 degree, then this back EMF waveform will be in a trapezoidal shape. So here this motor is also known as hence a BLDC motor, brushless DC motor. Actually, the brushless DC motors are not strictly a DC motor. They use a pulsed DC fed to the stator field winding to create a rotating magnetic field. So we are using a pulsed DC fed to the stator field winding to create a rotating magnetic field, and they operate at a synchronous speed. That is the operation of a brushless DC motor. Although they don't use mechanical commutators, they do, however, need electronic commutation. They are not using any mechanical commutation. They are using electronic commutation to provide the rotating field, which adds somewhat their complexity will be increased. It uses the electronic commutation rather than a mechanical commutation. So here you can see the few points regarding a BLDC motor. Here the stator carries a three-phase concentrated winding. Rotor contains permanent magnet with a wide pole arc so that the stator induced voltages are trapezoidal in shape. And BLDC motor is supplied from an inverter. This motor operates only in self-controlled mode, not in a true control mode, because it requires always a rotor position sensor information. It can be either you can achieved using any Hall effect sensors or from a stator terminal voltage measurement. And let's see how does a brushless DC motor is working. And you can see this diagram. So in this diagram, you can see the pole pairs. A1 and A2 are the pole pair. B1 and B2 are another pole pair. And C1 and C2 are the third pole pair. Okay. Suppose in the circuit, this diagram, pole pair A is first fed with a DC pulses. The pair of poles A, that is A1 and A2, is fed with a DC pulse that actually magnetize the pole A1 as a south pole and A2 as a north pole. that is this pole pairs are fed with the DC pulses that magnetize this A1 as south, this A2 as north pole, and the magnet will be, then inside this you can see the rotor, permanent magnet. The position of the magnet will be like this, because this A1 is south, A2 is north, means this north will attracted to the south, this south will attracted to the north. So the initial position will be like this. So we are giving the pulses to A1, A2 combination in such a way that this is magnetized as south pole, this is as north pole. So this rotor, permanent magnet, lies in this position, like north is attracted to the south and south is attracted to north. Okay, that is the initial condition. Suppose after a time interval, we are removing the DC pulses from here. The magnetization is now lost, and instead of that we are giving the DC pulses to magnetize this pole pair B1 and B2. So what happened? This is become south and this is become north. B1 become the south pole and B2 become north pole. And here actually there will not be any magnetization. Now this will be attracted to the B1. This north will be attracted to the B1 because now it is DC pulse is given to this pole pair B1 and B2. It is south and it is north. Now this north is attracted to the south. South is attracted to the north. So that it will be rotate. Okay. The pulses of pole pair A1, A2 is removed. It is given to B1, B2. And after some time interval, this pulses will be removed and it is given to C1, C2. Now it is south. C2 is north. So what happened? This north south will, this rotor will be rotate to align along with the C1, C2. Okay. Now this is south, this is north. This north is attracted to here, south is attracted to here. Okay. Here in this way, by pulsing the stator pole pairs in a sequence, the magnetic will be continue to rotate in the clockwise to keep itself aligned with the energized pole pair. So this energizing the pole pair will be continued so that this magnet, permanent magnet, will be rotating. So that is the operation, basic operation of a brushless DC motor. And here in a case of a brushless DC motor, a 6-step inverter is used to generate the 3-phase supply. And as I said, the electronic commutation between the 3 pairs of stator coils needed to provide the rotating field. Only 2 out of 3 pairs are energized at one time. This means that only 2 of the 6 inverter switches are conducting at one instant. So this type of motor is required a voltage source inverter. And here it is, this BLDC motor is working in self-control mode, which requires a position sensing and a speed control. So as you all know that this is working in a self-control mode, means it is a closed loop control mode. And as I said earlier, the induced EMF will be in a shape of trapezoidal. You can see that the waveform for voltage induces in the 3 phases, that is the VA, VB, VC, which will be in the shape of a trapezoidal in nature. Actually, voltage induces in the phase A will be the same will be constant during 120 degree duration. For the next 60 degree duration, it will be linearly reverses. And here also, in case of a phase B and C also, voltage induced will be constant for a 120 degree duration, and for the 60 degree it will be linearly increasing or linearly decreasing. So we will get a trapezoidal voltage induced voltage waveforms in case of a brushless DC motor. That is why it is known as trapezoidal permanent magnet AC motor. And here you can see a one control structure. Here it is a voltage source inverter and the stator of the motor and rotor position feedback. Depending upon that, switch control are given. Actually, the inverter current pulses are triggered in a closed loop system by signal which represent the instantaneous angular position of the rotor. Here rotor position is sensed. And the frequency of the power supply is thus controlled by motor speed. Frequency can be controlled by controlling the motor speed. And rotor position can be determined by a Hall effect sensor that is actually embedded in the stator. That is actually embedded in the stator, which provides an electrical signal representing the magnetic field strength that is converted into the rotor position. The amplitude of this signal changes as the magnetic rotor poles pass over the sensor. Okay, in that way it is converting into rotor position using a Hall effect sensor. And note that though the magnetizing current pulses are in the form of stepped square wave, the back EMF is in the form of trapezoidal wave. As I discussed earlier, we are giving the magnetization DC pulses as a square wave. Pulses are given to the A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 pole pairs that we discussed in the previous slide. But the induced waveform back EMF is in the form of trapezoidal wave due to the transition period as the rotor magnet poles approach the diverge from the stator coils when rotor magnet is only the partially aligned with the stator magnet. And this diagram you can explain in this way. No need to explain the working of this inverter. So only understand that when you are pulsating the energizing or magnetizing the coil using DC pulses, you will get a induced voltage waveforms in a trapezoidal shape. These are some of the points I have discussed that you can go on through. These points I have already discussed. There are some of the characteristics of BLDC motor. Actually, this is high efficient and it have high power density for a BLDC motor. And torque is proportional to speed as in the brushed DC motor. Here also torque is proportional to speed. And we no need to use a commutator. So no commutator. Hence low maintenance and long life in case of a brushless DC motor. And you can go through these explanations. And these are the comparison of sinusoidal and trapezoidal PMAC motor that we will discuss later.